Classic Model Builders. This is part 2 of the Bandai ATST. In this video, as you can see, we've got section 3.3 going on here. We are going to be finishing up the legs, so you can see all that in its entirety. And also, we will be working on the main body and finishing that up. So this is what we're doing right now. This is the upper leg. We got 2 legs to this craft, whatever you want to call it, vehicle, war machine. This is it. So we're putting all the miscellaneous parts onto this. You see we have this right here. So if you watch all this, you will see how we complete the legs, because it does have a lot of pieces. So as we go, later on you will see the completion of these, and we will attach it to the ATST, and we will have a finished model. So let's get to it. Start building. It is the ATST in 1/48 scale. As I said earlier, Bandai. This is episode 2, part 2, whatever you want to call it. Got our little hubs that we're putting in. These wheels, you see those pieces right there, 3 and 4. When we put those in, we're not doing that right here. You can kind of lock the legs in place so they don't move. So one can stay stationary and one you can move the legs. That's a neat little feature that comes with this model. They do recommend, if you want it to stay still, put in one. If you want it to move, put in the other. And if it does stay still, make sure it stays still for a long time. So that will be a bonus. So this piece here, you see how it fits in right there? That way you can move this back and forth. Pretty simple. And here they are. These are the little hubs right there. You see where they fit? Just like that, locks it in place. So this little guy right here, it's the next section of this for the instructions. 3-4. This is what makes the legs move up and down. There are 2 of these. There's one for each leg, the left side and the right side. We're just working on one side. By the way, I'm not going to show you both legs because they're the same and they're complete opposites. Also, if you haven't, subscribe, comment, and like. That way, get more subscribers, and we all like the likes. So here's some model making madness right here. Make the legs look pretty. We've got some plates to go on. There is one right there. Put that right on the front, just like you saw in the instructions. And then after that, we will put in the little hub that we created. Get our glue in there. We've got these pieces right here. So this is section 5-4. The reason it's 5-4 is because I skipped one of the sections, which was building the opposite leg. No need to show you that, as I said. So this is, like I said, if you wait around, you'll see how these legs go on. We have this little piece right here. Now you got this right here. This is what the main body is going to pivot on. So if you keep watching, we will put the main body onto this, and you will see how that actually works. It's very nice, actually. This is where the legs fit in. Note the orientation. You want to make sure you get it right. These legs, you see how they could swivel in and out, and of course up and down. So let's position it right. We have this piece, like I said, it goes in just like this. So keep watching. This is the main body. We're going to show you it piece by piece. Later on in the video, you'll see the full assembly of it and what that will look like. This is the back. Right now we're doing the interior compartments. Once the interior compartment is done, we will assemble the main shell around that, and we will show you that later as well. Got these little things that need to be cut off. It even says so in the instructions. They go together very easily. Not a lot of hard things to do. Just make sure the pieces line up, and you should be good to go. Got 2 sides to this. This is the second side right here. You've got for this cockpit area. And then, of course, we will have the eyes that it sees through. Very easy. This model doesn't take a lot of time to do. Does have a good bit of pieces to it. As you can see, it is molded in the gray color. You can paint it if you want. I didn't bother painting mine. So now we've got section 8-2. This is the pivot joint for the body. this will connect to that round looking deal that you saw earlier, the pivot point, I guess we could call it. This puts on the bottom right here of the main cab of the ATST, and you will see the completion coming up shortly, so just keep watching. Just get our glue in there, do it right, and these are the eyes, and this is the front of the body right here. So take our eyes, put them in. By the way, I didn't even bother painting the interior of this because I have no intention of lifting off my top to this. If you choose to paint yours, you're more than welcome to. Now go easy with this fit right here. That's the meeting the front to the sides of the cab. Lots of pieces that go onto this and join it all together. So pay close attention. That way you get it right and you don't have to do it twice. Everything is a very tight fit, by the way. I do use glue. You might not have to for most of the model. It does work out nicely. Here we are making this thing look even more pretty than we did before. Both side pieces go on. And then we've got this right here. And that. And that. We're getting close to finishing the cab. So that will be a good thing once we finish the cab. Later on, we will also construct the guns. So you will see how we do that and how those get mounted to this, as well as the base and Chewbacca. So if you want to see me build Chewbacca, keep watching. Now this piece that we're going to put on, it's kind of thin, so you're going to have to be careful with it. This guy right here just kind of goes right into place just like that. That's for the hatch. I think it's for the hatch. It's definitely for the hatch. I get so confused sometimes, got a lot of pieces. Just be careful when you push this in. Fits nicely. And once you kind of push this in, the top, it is hard to get out. So I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying it's difficult, but it can be done. You just go easy with it. Here's a side portion. Sticks out a little bit. Looks good. And then of course you have the other side. Goes in the same way. Very simple. Not really enough model making madness for anything. By the way, this did come with decals. I chose not to use them at all. I don't remember any AT-AT ever having any Imperial logos. If they did, I apologize, but I certainly did not put them on there. Nor did I put any battle strikes on it as well. I just made some up of my own. Now we are constructing the areas where the, I don't know what you would want to call them, side greeblies. I don't know what they are in the real thing. One's maybe a gun, another's like some sort of laser. They're both a little different. I know the Star Wars geeks will be able to tell me what it is. Here are the mounts for them right here. One on each side. They both look fairly identical. As you can see, they go on easily. Of course, Bandai makes it so you can't mess this stuff up because they're pretty good like that. Just fits in, just like the other side. Press it down, glue it, and of course put in the middle. Pop. Okay. Got some more little hoses. Not too many of those. Got 4 of them. Got one goes right there. I'm sorry, 3. One goes across like that, and then one more goes on the underside, just like that. So we've got 3 hoses. These are the eyelids. You can put them open or closed, however you want to do that. All up to you. And these things. That's the hatch. Hatch can be open or closed as well. All depends on how you want to make your ATST look. So now we got section 10.1, the front little laser gun. Torpedoes, protons, whatever you want to call it. Bunch of little pieces. It moves up and down, and it can turn a little bit left and right. Not a lot, but a little bit. You can see that there. just kind of put this inside of this casing. Just fits in nicely. And then you put the other half on. Right after you put these tiny guns in. Of course, we can't forget the tiny little guns. Just like that. That piece is complete, and we will show you how to put that in. Put this into its little casing right here. Snaps in place. Do not glue it. That's important. And then you push this into the craft. And do not glue it when you push it into the craft either. It goes right there in the front. So now we're going to show you how to mount this. Very easy. Just push. And it goes into that little circle thing. So now section 10.2. Side guns. Little things here. As you can see, they go together like this. Press that gun in firmly. That's its little pivot joint that you use to attach it to the round portion that you saw on the front of the body. I'm sorry, the side of the body. This goes like that. And we can push this in and you can move it up and down or left and right. Probably more up and down than left and right. You move it left and right, that'd probably pull it off. I got a little bit of glue in here just to seal it down. And this is just the side of it. It's like a little guard. I don't know if it even serves a purpose. Could be an antenna, could be a radar. Who knows? Just a couple more pieces and we will complete the other gun. It's really just like a round thing, if you even want to call it that. Just carefully goes into place. That's what it looks like as you slowly build this gun up. A couple portions to it. It's almost like you'd think it's like a big camera of some kind. There it is. And then that goes on this side right here. It's on the right side. And then we have our base, section 11. We've got Chewie. We'll put him together in two pieces. I paint him later on, but this is how we do it. Remember, always watch my videos. Subscribe, comment, and like. We always do the live chat. So thanks for watching. Put Chewbacca in. And until next time, as always, see ya.